Alright, anything you hear in the background is probably just my dishwasher. So just try to ignore it. Alright, I want to go through this problem right here. We're designing a large donut for a shop in Blythewood. The donut's supposed to be 30 feet across. That's 30 feet. And then I want this hole to be 10 feet. Okay. This is the first part of the problem. The second part of the problem is how much will it cost to fill the volume. But first I got to figure out what the volume is. The inspiration for this problem came from Ironman when he was sitting inside the Randy's Donut. And according to Wikipedia, this is the approximate size of the Randy's Donut. Alright, so we need to start with a circle first. Okay, we're going to take a circle, rotate it around an axis. When we do that, it's going to rotate around and make a donut. Okay, now if I were to chop this donut in half, we know there'd be a circle on top and a circle on the bottom. This is important because we know that this entire distance is 30 feet, where this middle is 10. So that means we got 5 here. That circle has to be 10. The diameter of that circle is 10 to get the full 30, which means that the radius of my circle is 5. So the center of my circle has been shifted up 10 and over 0. So my equation is going to be x squared plus y minus 10 squared equals the radius squared, which is 5 squared. Okay, but I can't work with stuff implicitly, so I'm going to need to solve this for y. So 25 minus x squared, y minus 10 equals the square root. But remember, this can be the plus or minus. So my final equation, or equations, I guess, there's 2 of them. Where the positive represents the top part of my circle, and so this part, and the negative represents the bottom part of my circle. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this around an axis. Okay, the outer radius is just the top function. The whole is just the bottom function. So my volume is going to be pi, the top function, which is the positive, squared, minus the whole, which is the bottom part, and my values go from -5 to +5, because these are my x values. So since my radius is 5, I guess that I could double it and go from 0 to 5 as well. Okay, when I plug this into my calculator, I get 500 pi squared, which is equal to 4,934.802, and that's cubic feet. So, this is the volume of my donut. Now I have to figure out how much stuff do I need to fill that space. So, we know we need 500 pi squared cubic feet of material to fill. Okay, the concrete expands by 50%. So that means if I put 2 in, it's going to fill 3. So there's a 2 to 3 ratio there. So I only have to fill 2/3 of this. So that's 1,000 pi squared over 3. That's all I need. That's the amount of faux concrete that I need. And this is in cubic feet. And we know that each half liter costs $5. So this is in cubic feet. One cubic foot is equal to 28.316 liters. I know that half a liter is $5. So using my handy dandy calculator, I get 931,559.06 to fill this donut with faux concrete. Oh, all right, that's it.